your boy Carter TV. You know what I'm saying? And I got a story for y'all. This story is it's about a girl named Kate. Kate Smith. Katie. Katie grew up in New York City. Shout out to New York, y'all. Katie grew up in New York City. She grew up in the hood in New York City. You know what I mean? Kate's story is as follows. Her family was a real get money family. They came from a family of wealth. What happens was the dad got over in his head and he started doing gambling. After gambling, he started doing coke, and his habits got worse, and they ended up in debt, and they ended up moving to the city. They ended up moving to the city of New York. The city of New York could be any city you want it to be: Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan, Staten Island. You know what I'm saying? They was just in New York. Just know they was in New York. You feel what I'm saying? And Katie's story starts when she hits high school. Now, she grew up in New York, average white girl. You know, she has black friends, Spanish friends, Indian friends. She's in this city where it's a ratio of you know, every color. So she made friends with everybody. She was pretty much a wholesome girl, chill, down to earth. Her story goes as follows. In ninth grade, she had her first beef with a black girl over a boy who actually liked Katie. Now, Katie didn't know of this boy, but they shared the same class. Freshman. They became cool, freshman class. They had one class together as freshmen. And the dude, he gravitated towards her because she was cool. She was down to earth. You know what I mean? She was hip. She was in tune with everybody. You know what I mean? She was well liked. And he liked her. But he also got a girlfriend, and Kate knew that. So he tried to push up on her. And she told him, chill, you got a girl. I'm going to respect your relationship. We could just be friends. So boy took it, and he was just like, all right, bet. Now, this boy I'm talking about, his name is Hassan. You know what I'm saying? Hassan was an athlete. He was a very charming dude. He was mixed with Jamaican and Spanish. And he was a real cool dude. He was also a player with the women. But this one particular girl, Unique, she had eyes for him. All she see was him. You know what I'm saying? And she didn't play when it come to him. Right? So, like I said, Katie respected Hassan's relationship and told him, chill, we could just be friends. They exchanged numbers and they talk frequently and they FaceTime frequently, which Unique didn't like. So, after her freshman year in high school, that summer, her and Unique actually bumped heads. They bumped heads. They was at like a nice outside function. You know, it was a nice little party, a cookout, you could say. Everybody was there. Everybody from the hoods was there. It was good vibes. There was no static until Unique seen Katie. And when she seen Katie, she approached her and she basically was like, you Katie, right? Katie was like, yeah, what's up? She was like, stay away from Hassan. Stay away from Hassan. Stop calling him. Stop FaceTiming him. Stop texting him. He's well taken. Katie's response was, girl, I respect your relationship. I already told Hassan I'm not getting involved. We're just cool. There's no flirting. There's no nothing. It's just regular talking. And that's what it is. So Katie's friends, which was a black girl, Spanish girl, an Asian girl, they was supporting Katie and was like, yeah, she don't intervene with your relationship. Even Hassan knew. So Hassan was at the party with his guys already. They was turning up. They was drinking. They was partying. Hassan peeped what was going on. He seen them talking. So he told his guys, come with me over there just to make sure shit don't go down. So they walked over there. And he saw his girl, Unique. What's up, babe? What's going on? She's like, nothing. It's just girl talk. Well, this girl talk energy seemed a little off, so what's going on? Katie was like, it's nothing, Hassan. Your girl was just introducing herself. Katie kept it cool, professional. You see what I'm saying? She kept it cool. She didn't really want no static. She didn't really want Hassan to take it to the next level. So she told him basically it was cool. We were just introducing each other. So Unique saw what it was. She was like, yeah, all right. And she grabbed Hassan and they walked away. So Katie and her friends was talking amongst each other. I was like, yo, that's crazy. Like, you don't even talk to him like that on that type of time. So I'm gonna skip all the way to senior year. Senior year is where shit went down. Hassan and Unique broke up. Hassan, he basically found out Unique was cheating on him with one of her bros. And he called Kate when he found out. Basically, he went through her phone. He saw that his girl was sending nudes to him, and he was sending also nudes back. Now, this is one of his mans. I mean, not one of the day ones, but one of the mans he affiliated himself with. And he basically told her about stuff like, yo, I can't do this. You cheating on me, and this, and that, and the third. So she basically brought up Kate. But him and Kate next actually did anything. They never even flirted. They was just good, genuine friends who talked about dumb shit, who laughed about shit. And that bothered her. She was jealous. She was also insecure. But for her to do what she did, it didn't make sense. But anyway, she did that. And when she did it, she didn't have no remorse for it. So basically, she threw it on his face and said, this nigga's a real nigga. And he'll get money, nigga. So Hassan was like, you can have that shit. I'm out. He dipped out of the crib. And he called up Kate. Hey, Kate, can I really talk to you? I really need to talk to you. Now, Kate was at work at the time, and she was working at Wendy's. And she was like, Hassan, I'm at work. I get off in about 45 minutes. So 20 minutes later, he pulled up to the job. It had to be about 10 o'clock at night. He pulled up, he ordered food, he sat in, and he waited for her to get off. She got off, and she noticed something was wrong with him. So she was like, yo, Hassan, what's going on? So he basically told her, like, yo, Unique cheated on me. She cheated on me with one of the guys, and she threw that shit in my face. She didn't have no remorse. She was basically mad about our friendship. So she went out and did what she did. I guess to make herself feel better. It's fucked up. Hassan cried in front of her. He genuinely cried. I was like, this is fucked up. Kate, I ain't do nothing to this girl but love her. I liked her and everything. See what I'm saying? Like, if I had to do what she did, it's crazy. She just threw that shit in my face. So he was like, she was like, how did you know? She was like, I went through her phone and saw them texting, flirting, sending videos and shit. So he was basically breaking down. She was like, Hassan, we gotta go. We gotta get up out of here. The next shift is coming in. Let's just go. He's like, where I'm a fucking car. I don't want to go home right now. I think I'm gonna just sit in my car and get my thoughts together. You see what I'm saying? So like, Katie was like, come to my place. We can talk. So they went to Kate's crib. Kate's mom was cool with him coming over because they had a genuine nice relationship. Mind you, Kate was still a virgin in high school, senior year. Went to her place, calmed him down. They genuinely talked, played video games, mostly all night. They fell asleep. Hassan fell asleep on the floor. Kate was still in her bed. When the mom walked in and she noticed Hassan on the floor, she told Hassan, hey, get up, let me put you in the guest bedroom. So he went in the guest bedroom and, went back to sleep. Kate woke up looking for him about an hour later. And her mom was asleep. Her little brother was asleep. Her dad was drunk on the couch. So she went looking for Hassan and found him in the guest room in the corner. So she like, why he in the fucking corner? And he was still crying a little bit. Like he was like still not over it. So she came behind him. He shook up, turned around. They kissed and had a moment. They fucked. She lost her virginity that night. He took it. They woke up together, and then after that, they was in a relationship. From that point on, it was all about them. They became the new thing of the senior year. Unique found out and was disturbed by it. She cheated and was mad that he moved on to Kate, which she knew was coming, but she didn't want it to happen in her face. They was walking in the hallways holding hands. He was doing stuff for her. He was genuinely showing her off. You know what I mean? At the games, he would shout her out. He was doing old boyfriend shit. She was doing girlfriend shit. They was genuinely like a Jay-Z and Beyonce couple in high school. Um, it's close to prom night. It's close to the senior trip. It's the end of the year. Unique was still mad. So throughout the whole year, she and Kate would get into fights. Now, in the midst of them getting into fights, Unique joined the gang. She joined the gang, and with the gang, she engaged herself with. Her target was Kate. She was always jealous of Kate because she had eyes for her song. So, that being said, she joined gang, and her target was Kate. So these three situations where she targeted Kate was severe. She came to Kate's job, fighting her. They jumped her at work. That was one. They beat Kate up real bad. They broke her arm, blacked her eye, and broke her ribs. That was one occasion. About 3 months after that, they ran into Kate again. This time, she tried to run Kate over with her car, and Hassan was with her at the time. And a couple of Unique's gang friends was with her too. And the crazy part about this situation was, her and Hassan was like at a little friendly gathering. One of the guys who was friends with Hassan, but also in the gang with Unique, they told Unique the location and who was at the spot. So she pulled up she pulled up 3 girls deep, 2 guys deep. And what happened was she targeted Kate. Now mind you, she broke Kate's arm and shit. Kate was out the cast after the 3 months. Her ribs healed. She was back to normal. She was back to genuinely being outside and shit. And she pulled up. And when she pulled up, Hassan got the notice too late. Because Unique pulled up with her friends, and one of her friends bumped Kate. Kate turned around and threw the drink in her face, bitch, and just straight popped her. Boop, boop. Straight popped on her. Her Spanish friend jumped in. They started jumping the girl. That's when Unique and her friends ran over. They trying to get it on with her. Before Hassan could react, his mans, one of his friends, but he also gang, grabbed Hassan, flipped him, and threw him on his neck. And they started jumping Hassan. So that happened. They jumped Hassan and shit. He got backdoored. Kate was basically handling her. This is the first time she had the one up on Unique. So when Unique was running over, Kate, they peeped it. They said, Kate, watch out. Kate got up and straight kicked her. She flew back. Boom. They was like, oh, one of them super kicks. Boom. Sit your ass down. Kicked her, sat her down. And at the time this happened, Unique was pregnant. Unique was pregnant with one of the guys' baby. Kicked her right in her stomach and kicked her in the face. Boop. Into her shit. Then one of the guys swung on her. Boop. Dropped Kate. Kate got right back up. Oh, all right, come on. She was ready to square up with the nigga. But before they could square up, security broke it up. Unique was still on the floor holding her stomach. Kate walked by her. No, it wasn't even Kate. Her Spanish friend walked by her and kicked her in her stomach again. Boom! Caused her to have a miscarriage. So after that, Unique wasn't in school for the remainder of the year. She was dealing with the loss of her baby, the miscarriage and shit. She blamed Kate for it, which was really her Spanish friend. She said, the bitch gonna kick me on the floor even worse when I was down. Mind you, it was a Spanish friend. So Unique was plotting on getting back at Kate. It was prom night. Y'all. Everything was good and golden. Unique and Hassan had a good remainder of the year. They didn't have to deal with Unique and her BS because she wasn't at school. They didn't have to deal with that shit. So what happens was prom night come. Her and Hassan go to prom. After prom, it's a little after party. Hassan was basically like, I don't want to be at the after party too long. I enjoy, prom with you. It was good. It was lovey-dovey. She basically told Hassan that same night, I'm pregnant. She got pregnant with Hassan, baby. So Hassan was excited. He was thrilled. You feel me? He was I'm marrying my high school sweetheart. He was hype, having a baby. She was about 2 weeks pregnant type situation. Nothing crazy, y'all. 2 weeks pregnant, and prom is over. Everybody getting ready to leave. Guess who's at prom? Unique, scoping the scenery out. She spot her target. She click her gun. Click. They driving. They go somewhere to have a moment to remember high school and reflect. Unique and her peoples pull up, and she wanted to fight. Her song like, ain't none of that going down. We ain't doing none of that. Her song peoples pulled up. They pulled up to the situation. They had his back. They knew that Unique was following them, so they came up behind him. And all hell broke loose. One of the dudes backed out a gun. He went to go shoot. One of the other guys grabbed him. They was tussling for the gun. They ended up fighting. Unique took the opportunity to dip in the crowd. Hassan he grabbed Kate, threw her behind him. It was like, watch your back. Where Unique at? Like, she here too, where she at? And they was telling Hassan, get Kate out of here. She trying to kill her, get Kate out of here. So what ended up happening was, she ended up getting in the car and he ended up driving. They ended up getting up out of there. Before she could make it home, y'all, Unique pulled up, shot the car up, boop, boop. And she didn't hit Kate. She hit Hassan in the head. He ended up crashing the car. He died. She thought she killed Kate because she walked up to the car and she saw Kate wasn't moving. She flipped her back and she wasn't breathing. So she left, and her final words was, now nobody can get him, bitch. And she walked away. Kate ended up surviving the car accident and the shooting. Her baby was born disformed because of the accident. Her baby was born with Down syndrome due to the accident situation and fatherless. She had a little girl named Hasana. Kate ain't been the same ever since, y'all. It's your boy Carter TV. I'm out. I just want to make this little PS, whatever how you say that shit. I appreciate everybody that tune into the stories. I try to make them as spicy and good as possible. You know, not all good stories got a good ending. Not all good stories got a bad ending. You know what I mean? But needless to say, I really appreciate my supporters. You feel me? Share it, like it, comment on it. I do really appreciate it. Put people on to it, share it around. I mean, they just stories. You know what I mean? If you enjoy a good, nice little drama or sad, crazy story, tune in to Carter TV, man. Tune into the page. Tune in. Go to my YouTube account, click Crazy Stories, and there's all the list of the stories that you may like, you may want to listen to waking up in the morning. You know what I mean? Tune in. You know what I mean? This summer I'm dropping as many stories as I can. That's my goal. Drop as many stories. I want to drop at least 100 stories by my next birthday, which is in October. You know what I'm saying? But tune in. It's your boy Carter TV. Appreciate my subscribers. I appreciate people who like it. And even if you don't subscribe, I still appreciate the fact that you took the time out to listen to the story, like it. If you didn't like it, it is what it is. But if you liked it, you loved it, you share it, you comment, you repost it, you share it on your social platforms. I really appreciate it. I do. Just tune in. You know what I mean? All I'm asking is support. I'm asking for you to share it. I'm asking for you to like it. I ain't asking for no cash app. I ain't asking for that bullshit. Just share my shit and promote it on your platforms. It's your boy Carter TV, you heard?